Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Edge of Eternity Beta with me, Chocobilly. We're about to enter the Gates of Gideon, which apparently are open? Oh, we have to go around, yeah. Mentioned something about a cave. Oh, no, that's right, they're not open, they're just overgrown with crystals. Fun fact, if you use the unstuck feature here, you go, because we are kind of in the Elysium Fields area, about here, there's like a big old wall of rocks, with an invisible wall which you can't traverse. So if you go back that way, I don't think you can do much. Ooh, actually, before we go, yeah, let's give him this. Yeah, and I'm going to focus a bit more on defense because here's the tank for now. Yes, please. Physical defense, magic damage, physical defense. No. What is that noise? That's super creepy. I will give that one to Fallon, I think. And then magic defense or magic damage. I would rather magic defense, thank you. Yeah. Okay, and so she's got so defense, incantation, and health. That really doesn't matter. So, oh, yep, it's fine. It's fine. So that's 2 defense. It's piercing shot. 3 attack. 3 attack. Yeah, we can definitely increase that one to attack and speed. Attack, defense, and speed. Again, not bad. Magic and haste. 3 haste. Defense and haste. I'm inclined to leave it as it is, because none of those things really matter. I don't think haste has become an issue yet. See if there's anything better. I don't think there is. 2 defense, but piercing shot is the thing to focus on, and none of these others have piercing shot, so we're keeping that, because it is a very good ability. Actually, doesn't... Oh no, I thought there was a fire crystal with good attack on it as well. Also, a little bit of lag there. There we are. This is a bit sketchy when trying to designate where you put. You can see what I mean. I like the indicator's now to spin. I don't know where it is. Getting a bit of stick flick. Thank you. You there because it's getting annoying trying to get them. Just put Fallon there and it means that she should be able to shoot most things. Hornsnettle. Horsenettle. Up the hill we go. Hang on a minute. Don't think I've been here, have I? Pretty sure I haven't been here given the fact that you can't get here past that rock wall. Yeah, these things, no. Remember how they can only be damaged by magic? Well, easier by magic, and we don't really have much in the way of magic damage at the moment. Even the likes of Fireblade, or whatever they're called, Firestrike, don't do much magic damage. It's all, from what I'm aware, physical based elemental damage. So yeah, in we go. Come on, fella. Come on, this way. Oh, Fallon. Oh, what pretty. Wow, that's really pretty. Anyway. Nice to note the music didn't change either. Ooh.
Is there a problem, Blockhead?
I don't know. You could try asking nicely.
Hey.
I do like my dingy caves.
Spit it out or I'll wring it out of you.
There's a war on, and you're just looking for ways to line your pockets.
Are you trying to guilt trip me, deserter?
There will always be opportunists, Darian. Get over it. Why is this chest open? How much? I want my stuff. Game, give me my stuff. Unless we're following
You
the
really are a hypocrite.
footsteps.
I determined to find a cure for the corrosion.
And what am I here for? Aren't I helping you guys?
You're only doing it for the money.
I mean, that's what hired people do, Darian. You can't expect everyone just to go out of the way just for the betterment of the world. Man, you're naive.
Wow. When you buy turnips from a farmer, do you give him the same spiel?
Not the same thing.
But it is. Oh, I swear I'm gonna punch you in the face.
Jesus, more treasure that I don't have. Also, where are the enemies? I assume there's meant to be enemies here. Yeah. Not exactly the treacherous path I was expecting. So it's just gonna be a boss fight at the
There's
end.
someone there.
Yeah, and they've been opening my treasure chests.
Walked right into a trap.
What?
No time for questions. Run!
Eh? The time to explain, just get in. Yeah, so they're really pushing the division between these two. Like, Darian keeps on flip-flopping between this battle-hardened warrior to... Ooh, okay. Yeah, keeps on flip-flopping between this, like, battle-hardened, world-weary warrior who's like, oh, I know the world, Selene, I know better than you ever will, you shouldn't expect these people to help us, and then when they do decide to help, it's like, oh, you're not helping us for the right reasons. Like, dude, stop being a dick.
That was my next question.
Huh. Was it now? Yeah, I haven't been with you too long, but it's long enough to understand who really calls the shots here.
Oh, so that's how you think we work? What would you do in my place then?
Go and see Tyrannus. She's the city's first counselor.
Then off we go to see Tyrannus.
Back again, Ysoris? I thought we'd never see each other again.
You could say I'm here to repay my debt to our beloved city.
And here I was thinking that keeping your sarcasm to yourself was the best way to show your gratitude. All right, if you have something to say, let's skip straight to the point.
Someone's planning to attack Tyr Caelum.
The way the sound effects just stopped at that exact moment. Time for the dramatic silence.
Who? The consort? They have their hands full right now. Between the war, the corrosion, and the refugees, they have more to worry about than a bunch of techno-dabbling heretics.
There's a third party involved. A new player on the chessboard.
We still know very little about it, but this entity, or whatever it is, seems to command several companies of automatons.
Automatons, you say?
Automatons?
Not golems.
Who
right.
says it? Who says it?
Let's-
Automatons? I've never in my life heard someone say automatons. I mean, maybe you're right, you call it automobile, so I guess that makes sense, but I've only ever heard it said automatons. Automatons, even.
Too archaic to be Arcalite. It's too early to say, but they could be of Venati origin.
Which is the civilization that built those ruins with the puzzles, I believe.
Vanities.
Just this Tyrannus lady to say things completely differently to how everyone says it, just to get on your nerves, because it's really annoying.
Hey, wait. What's Venatus?
Yeah, like that.
An ancient caste of prehistoric Astrians. They learned how to shape crystals with magic, make them grow according to their will. They could shape large buildings and machinery out of them. But when the gods and their magic went dormant a millennium and a half ago, most of their knowledge was lost.
It's a period of Astrian history that the Sanctorium prefers not to discuss.
And you say these automatons are of Venati origin?
We can show them to you if you want.
Trying not to skip through the
It seems that
text.
you two were right.
I get bored having to listen to the voice acting when I've already read it, but I'm going to try
I'll
not to.
convoke the council and order a lockdown.
Oh, don't say that word. Not a lockdown. Oh, another one.
I'm the city's first councillor. Do you really think I'm blind to what's happening here? Until now, I suspected that someone was planning an assault on Tyr Caelum. There have been many unidentified signals detected by our sonars, scout reports. These automatons you've dismantled, not to mention what happened in Jagholm, means we've reached the tipping point. This is the proof I need to justify a lockdown.
Stop saying that word.
So, you got this, right? Then I wish you all the best. Now, if you please, I'm going to kick back and enjoy the fireworks.
I have a suggestion. Our friend Ysoris here could be an invaluable asset. He knows both sides of the equation. Tyr Caelum's defense capabilities and the threat we're facing.
And he can hack machines and use them to our will, so yeah.
I think it would be wise to make him our special advisor to help us organize our defenses.
You ain't getting out of this,
No, you
Ysoris.
can't just take a barely sober bum and put him in a position of responsibility like that.
On the contrary, that's how you make a barely sober bum into a person of responsibility.
Watch me.
Although I agree with your assessment, Priestess, I would feel more reassured if someone I trust was supporting our friend in his endeavors.
What?
Can I trust Alfarius's most trusted pupil to do it?
Of course.
Do you trust Alfarius?
Then I will notify the militia. Ysoris, you will provide support wherever it's needed and help the soldiers prepare for the attack.
What the hell just happened?
I thought about what you said earlier and thought it was only fair to don you with the leader's mantle for a change. You're in charge now.
Yeah, I don't know what you expect me to do, but I'm simply not up to the task. To any task, for that matter.
Again, you're the most knowledgeable person around on both of these matters.
The city would do just fine without my tampering.
Then it wouldn't hurt to just check around, would it?
Wouldn't hurt.
Then let's go, fearless leader.
I'd say don't fall behind, but you can walk faster than me.
I do enjoy Ysoris. Oh, hello. That's a big old cannon-y thing. Alright. See what we got here. So... Yep, we go with that one. I mean, I was expecting to be with Darian and Fallon for a bit longer, so I've used kind of all the good crystals on those guys. Fantastic. Oh, which way do I want to go? If I go this way, I think I can get that weird ability. Electric coil, that's what I was looking for. Yeah, shockwave sounds good. Physical defense, magic damage. Ow! Go this way. Physical defense, again, that's good. Magic defense. Magic defense. Ooh. I think I might take that route. Is there anything green? Oh, that's the jamming ability. We need that. I assume, anyway. Sure. I think that'll do. And Selene, got some new shoes? Nope. I mean, that's literally better. That's awesome. Yeah. Excuse me. Ew. Yes, I'm fine with all of these things. Okay. Where are we going? I've spoken to the... Well, I've pressed A. There we go.
Hey, Ysoris. So, you sobered up and came to see how it's done? Sure is different from tinkering with some junkyard trash, huh?
Yeah, I guess.
What's this?
I'm not here to give you a tour, Sancto lady. Ask your babysitter. I bet he has nothing better to do.
So...
It's a reactor generally used to propel Arcalite airships. These mechanics are rigging it up to use it like a giant flamethrower to repel the invaders.
So as you can see, we'll be getting this thing up and running in no time.
I approve of giant flamethrowers.
Have you considered...
No, Ysoris. You shut up. I don't know what got into Tyrannus when she appointed you as our special advisor, but I won't listen to any of your crap. So just let us do our job, and everything will be fine.
Right. Yeah, forget it.
I think you're doing it wrong.
Excuse me?
Selene? Can I talk to you for just 5 seconds?
You need to tell him what's wrong.
They're professional mechanics. They know better than I do.
We've been on the road. I've seen you tinkering around with your own limbs and body.
What did you... In case you didn't know, the maintenance of my body parts is private.
And I've seen how complex they are too. Listen, I don't know much about machinery, but I'm sure you can come up with something.
Yeah, they won't listen to me anyway. I don't have any credibility in Tyr Caelum. Do you remember how I was when we first met? I've been like that with these roads for months before you came along. It's a miracle a fight didn't break out when we arrived.
At least tell me what's wrong with the reactor.
That cooling system is crap.
Your cooling system is crap.
Selene!
What's the deal with saying bad things? They're not going to attack us, are they?
You looking to start something?
Tell them what's wrong, Ysoris.
This kind of reactor is designed for cruising speed at high altitude in the cold atmosphere.
I don't understand what.
This kind of reactor is designed for cruising speed at high altitude in a cold atmosphere. If you don't amp up the cooling system, the energy storage will melt in a few seconds.
How would you know that?
Kids in the junkyard. They had a fad playing with reactors for a time. I picked up a few things watching them.
Damn it! He's right! What are we gonna do?
Kinda not the point, but the fact that Ysoris was watching kids play is kinda creepy.
Special coolant. It won't solve the problem, but the reactor will last a bit longer. Long enough to do its job without blowing up, at least.
What special coolant, Ysoris?
The robots in the junkyard use a different kind of coolant than the ones you're using on machines.
Okay, nice solution. But if we gotta start over and fetch enough coolant, we won't have time.
We'll do it.
Yes, we can do it.
Yay, fetch quests.
Then we're counting on you guys.
I know where we can find.
Oops, didn't mean to skip that. Sorry. Junkyard.
The day Tyr Caelum stood still.
Tyrannus sure wasn't kidding when she said she would order a lockdown.
She's not the kind to leave anything to chance.
So it seems. Come on, let's ask around and see if people need our help.
Are we not, you know, getting the coolant? I thought that's what we were doing to help. I do appreciate a good swiping motion with that old scythe of Ysoris's. Oh, right, that's just telling us to go this way. Right. Have to get some battling. Oh, actually, I should change the battle layout, so that Ysoris is up front. So I don't have to worry about shooting through Ysoris, so I can have Selene behind him, which will be useful. I mean, I say that. Should actually be a step back from a lot of the enemies, and the enemies tend to be quite sporadically placed, so trying to actually hit them with magic will probably require me to put Selene on the same tile as Ysoris. So I guess I'll just have to try it out. See how it goes anyway. Right. This way. Yeah. Game?
I loathe to use the Force this way.
Yeah, I ain't gonna go for the mission because it'll take too long. See, no. Oh, it's right there. Oh yeah, this area's got loads of things in the ground, doesn't it? So we need to be mindful of that. Wow, she got her ATB filled almost immediately. That was insane. Oh, I used water when I shouldn't have. I don't think it'll make that big of a difference anyway, but... Ooh. Yeah. Bet those roots were amazing. Okay. A world root. I should probably do some more crafting, to be fair. I don't craft much in this game. I mean, I say that, I don't have many useful recipes anyway, so... Doggy dogs. There's dogs phasing through the ground. Or Bostons, whatever they're called. Yep, up around here. Can I get my cat? No.
So, you have a death wish, huh? Tell me about it.
Well, that can definitely happen with the one strike. Does the canister count as one enemy?
I will commend your soul to the gods.
Nice. Man, she gets her ATB fast.
Out of the way!
Cool. Ooh, that looks very good. Got a new hat for you, Ysoris. That said, that's pretty good, so yeah. Never mind. Yeah, there's no reason to have her separate, I think. It seems to be creating awkward situations, so we'll just keep them together. These guys walk with such swag. It's funny. Yeah, okay. At least the enemies aren't particularly hostile. Hostile, aggressive. Ah, yes, Ysoris' favourite place.
Here are the barrels. I knew these would come in handy someday.
Ysoris, what's wrong? Don't you want to help the people of Tyr Caelum?
Before you guys came along, I was pretty horrible to these people. Granted, they were horrible to me too. For a good while, I wasn't Ysoris to them. I was the corrosion survivor, and that apparently entitled them to do a lot of things to me for their research.
What kind of things?
Experiments. Needles, scanners, electrodes. Painful stuff.
Couldn't you say no?
Would they have stopped if I did? With the promise of a cure to the corrosion at the tips of their fingers, they didn't even bother to ask if I was okay with it. And in truth, I didn't bother to tell them that I wasn't. Besides, the lives of thousands of people depended on those experiments. I was in no position to say no. But I was in a position to resent them. To resent the world itself. When their research proved fruitless, they tossed me aside. Just like my family when they learned I had the corrosion. So, I became horrible to these people, to everyone in Tyr Caelum. It was justified.
But you still want to help them now, don't you?
Somehow, yes. I've been living here. Learned to walk on these two cold, hard protuberances I loathe to call legs. Played a few stupid games with those impossibly noisy kids. As much as I want to hate this city, it's still the place where I came back to life. It's a pile of junk, all right, but I won't let this doppelganger or whatever mess with it.
And how does your red pendant fit into all this?
There's still a part of me stirring inside, telling me I've every right to make the world suffer just as much as I did. It's destructive. It's ugly. But it's there. But this pendant somehow helps me to quiet that voice down.
What is it?
It's a jammer.
A reminder of something I aspired to be a long time ago. I'm still fond of that memory.
Aspirations and wanting to be someone or something, you can give up on those aspirations, but the idea of those aspirations can still stay with you, so that makes sense.
Okay, we got what we came for. Let's go back to the reactor.
Oh, that's sweet. Yeah, like I, as a teenager and as a kid, always wanted to be... I mean, I'm not saying I can't be, but like a musician or like a rock star or some idea like that. You know, famous for my music is what I wanted to be. And that was, I mean, well over 10 years ago. And even though I may not aspire to that now, the memory of those aspirations and the idea of that still, you know, keeps you motivated and keeps me motivated and helps me work through day-to-day life and certain problems. Anyway, enough of me. In the next episode, we're going to go hopefully stop this place from burning to the ground. See you there.